What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. Hello, how are you? I've got a Hendrix-inspired riff for you, and then a couple of really cool alternate chords that we can play instead of just the standard bar chord. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is just kind of a rocking, heavy psychedelic rock blues vamp in E. Very Hendrixy, and it looks like this. So basically what I'm doing is I'm playing an E chord, and I think it's best to actually mute this G string here. It gives you a cleaner kind of power chord E. It's okay if that one gets in there, but I prefer it muted. It just gives you a cleaner, heavy rock sound when you're using distortion. So we're going ba, B, and so I'm using my pinky, and I'm pulling down on the 3rd fret of the low E string here. So down, up, and then on the next down strum, so down, up, down, up, down. So down, up, pull off, down. With my middle finger, I'm going to the G string on the 2nd fret, and I'm bending it up a whole step, then letting it relax and pulling it off. So I'm going, once I pull it off, I bring my middle finger to the 2nd fret of the D string right there, and then I pull that off into the chord again. Lots of improvising can be done off of that concept, but that's your basic meat and potatoes of this E blues groove. Now, when you're playing an E rock, E blues kind of thing, there's certain chords that, just kind of go well in that vein, and one is G and A. And then another set is C up to D. G up to A. Now C up to D, back to the E groove. Now here's something I want to show you though, a really cool concept especially when you're doing this E kind of rock thing, there's a really cool concept for the G and the A chord that you can play, little double stops. John Frusciante from Chili Peppers used this a lot as an influence. So watch this. Instead of playing the full G chord, I'm going to play the note on the A string and the note on the G string. And it would be the 4th fret on the G string, and it would be the 5th fret on the A string. I'm going to change my fingering now. I'm going to use my middle finger on that 5th of the A and index on the 4th of the G. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my fingers here, and maybe, you know, typically my middle finger is going to mute that, and then my index and my middle finger are muting the rest of the string. So all we're hearing is that, and then percussion with it. So all I'm hearing is the A string and the G string, 5th fret, 4th fret. Okay? Now, instead of the regular A bar chord, we could do the same thing up a whole step. But what I want to do this time is add a little different movement and play this inverted A major, which I call the Hendrix major chord. But we're going to just play the same 2 strings. We're going to play, and just remember, you can play this instead of a regular A major chord or A major bar chord. 4th fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the G string, and then everything else is muted. So check it out. When you put those together, it's a really interesting sound. All right, and so then the other option, I had the C chord and the D chord. What I'm going to do instead of those chords is I'm going to play a C7 where I'm using just 3 notes. 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, and 3rd fret on the G. And I'm just doing all down chugs and then up a whole step to D7.